The end dimension of Minecraft is an expansive void seldom traveled. 9 months ago, I began to embark on a journey to travel further than anyone else in the history of Minecraft, and after the knowledge of strange rings making up the terrain, I knew I would have to get the world record. And 10 months ago I did, passing 4 rings and traveling over 1,000,000 blocks. Previously, this record was held by the YouTuber Neeson, and he had a mission to take my prestigious position. But I would not let this happen without a fight.
Ice water turn Atlantic, night calling in a phantom. Told them, hold it, don't you panic. Took an island, left the mansion. Drop the roof, more expansion. Drive a coupe, you can stand it. Bitches undercover.
So far, I've traveled over 1.05 million blocks, which is equivalent to about 1,000 kilometers, which would take me to the exosphere in real life. Neeson has traveled a mere 525,000 blocks, or to about the distance of the outer thermosphere. 100 hours grinding and you're still only a little above the Kármán line. A month after I hit this accomplishment, I had credible intelligence Neeson was trying to take first place. So I loaded up my world, but there were a few uncanny changes, to say the least. What is happening to my textures? Yo, what's that purple thing? That's like, what the? Okay, I'm gonna dip. All these Endermen are trying to ruin my video. I've got about 50,000 blocks, and I'm a little bit worried I'm not going to have the resources to get the world border. In my original video, this was fine, because I was only getting 1,000,000 blocks, and I, wildly over-prepared by, 25 times. And I did the math, and for every block I went up, I could glide about 5. And since a single flight duration 3 rocket can get me 119 blocks forward and 108 blocks up, so in the most efficient way, I can glide roughly 595 blocks on a single firework. One stack is about 38,000 blocks using this calculation, and one shulker box is about 1,000,000 blocks. This is very concerning. By my counts, I've earned 32 shulkers of fireworks, which means if I'm not very efficient with my fireworks, I could totally fall short. And at this distance, there are huge periods of void I have to cross, and so I'm going to have to be very careful with how I spend my resources. It's been like 10 minutes and I'm just cruising down at a negative 45-degree angle. I've gone 30,000 blocks in 10 minutes. The first 1,000,000 should be really easy. Okay, I'm at the next ring. I've got about 100,000 blocks. I've realized I'm only about 3% of the way there, which is awful. I've spent 50 hours, getting all the resources and flying the first 1,000,000 blocks. I think I'm going the fastest way. I tried flying machines in a test world, but they have a habit of breaking after a few 100,000 blocks, and using a happy guess would take me 2,000 hours, not to mention all of the effort of even getting the ghast into the end. So, I have no idea how Neeson plans to get to the world border, as if you check his inventory, there's no way he has enough fireworks, so he would have to go all the way back to the beginning to get more. Okay, we've gone about 2,000,000 blocks. It's only been about 4 hours, because I'm mostly just AFKing while I watch TV, and I'm feeling pretty good. I think I should just barely make it. Hold up! In my first video, it began to glitch and rain. So, what if I used a Riptide Trident, and see if I could go through there? So I booted up a test world, and immediately ran into a few problems. For one, I kept almost dying on the landing. It also takes a long time to repair the trident when it gets to low HP, especially during the void gaps where there is no land, and if the rain stopped working at any time, it would definitely kill me and reset all of my progress. I realized it wasn't worth it, and I just had to take the potential risk of being inefficient, and try to do my best. Even with a perfect hypothetical setup, it would still only be about 15% faster than what I'm doing now. Okay, we're finally at 3,000,000 blocks, and I'm feeling so motivated. 4,000,000 blocks, let's go. I've barely used any fireworks. Okay, it's been the first month and I've got about 5.6 million blocks. Okay, we are at 6.5 million blocks. What in the world happened to this? Oh god, I've seen things get cut off by the rings, but not just in the air. Where's the other half of this end ship? Well, that's weird. Oh, it immediately cut. Half the mast is there, but all the useful stuff is gone. And I'm look at my elytras. All the health is gone, so I think I'm just gonna log off for today, to be honest. Hey, I'ma take a break, I'm only a quarter away and I gotta go back to school. I don't have much of that old competition. If I wait till Christmas break, I might have motivation. Oh, Neeson, I'll eventually log in and finish, but till then I'll forget all these rings existed. Bars! Oh my god, that was so tough. So yeah, I forgot about my world for a while. I forgot to mention, but a few months ago, Neeson sent me this ominous screenshot of him close to the world border, and he sent me a title of this video called The Minecraft Space Race with a few test thumbnails that tell me a few important things. For one, he thinks this is what the German flag looks like, and he knows this isn't much of a race. He has a huge time advantage. Calling this a race is like if the tortoise and the hare raced, but the hare sedated the tortoise with a rhinoceros tranquilizer. But Neeson, that rhinoceros tranquilizer was expired. Yep. I'm still in his race, and you can bet your left penny that I'll be winning the space race as well, just like the Soviets. Wait, the US won the space race? Then I will win like the United States. And he's taking a while to make this video. He sent me the screenshot like a few days after I hit 1 million, and I'm pretty sure it's fake for 2 reasons. For one, it's been like months, and he keeps postponing it. Also, like, why would it take like 97% of the time to be editing? Come on, if you're in a race, let's be real. Next, he would have had to go 30 million blocks in 2 days, which, unless you, like, did something crazy, is not even hypothetically possible. It takes, like, 200 hours of real-life time, which, you know, obviously isn't possible in 2 days. And I also think he's faked this because he keeps posting threatening community posts with Sun Tzu quotes. I don't think Neeson cares as much about the record as I do, because he cares about content. And I'm sure he's putting a great effort in for second place. But I have a feeling he wants to replicate the success of the Great Potato War, because he said so, meaning he would probably spend a long time doing fancy tricks, trying to hoodwink me at every turn. Now, as somebody who's actually read The Art of War, I know, it sucks. I mean, there's a few interesting things, but it's mostly like, do not attack your enemy if the rice was not plentiful. I had 600 subs and nothing to lose. Neeson has thousands of dollars on the line if he messes up, so I must use every advantage I have. First, I'm going to send my spies all over Germany to where he lives to find out his sleep patterns, and Technoblade resisted there, but you know what, we're going for his sleep. This is barely a war crime, and this is war. Then I trick him into giving me regular updates on when his video will be out, so I have a rough time frame of how long I can spend editing this video, by pretending I'm just curious and being a nice person. So like a responsible internet citizen, I enlisted the help of the philosophy teacher at my school to help me analyze Neeson's actions, and they came to the same conclusion as me. Neeson was bluffing. This meant I had a lot more time than I initially thought to get to the world border, only now, with the constant worry that Neeson could win at any time. I covertly hit 10 million, then stealthily made my way to 20 million, and I knew my flag would be planted at the world border soon. Everything was going to plan, until I was 50,000 blocks away from the world border, and something catastrophic happened. I just opened what I thought was my last shulker of fireworks, and it was empty. I only have 4 fireworks for the next 46,200 blocks. I'm gonna have to just bridge and ender pearl carefully, I think. This is really bad if I fall. Okay, let's hit this pearl. Oh crap. Okay, I'm gliding. Oh god. Oh god. Please tell me that hits. Oh no. No, I'm gonna have to use a firework. Oh god, I guess I have to. Ugh, it's only been 1,000 blocks and I've had to use a firework. That's okay, we're safe, but that's a quarter of my fireworks gone. For my estimates, we're gonna hit the next gap, and I don't have enough fireworks to cross it. I'm gonna have to bridge, and it's gonna require a lot of blocks. By my estimates, anywhere from 2 to 10,000, so I'll probably collect around 6 to 8,000, and my block of choice is gonna have to be endstone, as it's the only blocks in those amounts that's easily available. This is gonna take a while, so I might as well get going. It's been about an hour. I have 4.5 shulkers, which is around just under 8,000 items, which will hopefully be more than enough for the next ring and a bit of the space after. Okay, I'm gonna bridge very carefully, so let's do some bridging.
La 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 lava, chicken. Steve's lava chicken, yeah, it's tasty as hell. Ooh, mama, see now you're ringing the bell.
Earlier, I wildly miscalculated the length of the ring, and since it was only around 2,300 blocks, that initial mining has just kept me cruising. Oh, I see land. I believe we're starting the 5th ring using this strategy, and the end of the end seems just in reach. Wait, I'm an idiot. I can't believe I didn't think of this before, but I can just glide with my extra elytras if I bridge high. Sure, it's like slower than flying regularly, but it's sure of a lot faster and less riskier than walking. I'm flying at a 2.2 degree angle, which is the best distance without doing the dip strategy, which could have catastrophic consequences if I do it incorrectly. We're moving at around 30 to 40 blocks per second, which I think is pretty good. Oh, I see the next ring. I'm not going to move my mouse because I don't want to mess up the angle, especially because I really don't want to spend any more time than I have to. Neeson could, be a day away from uploading. I don't want to risk spending any time that I don't have to, even if it's an hour or two. Before I go to the next and final ring before the world border, I want to show you one last gem this world has to offer. Okay, so we're about to start the next gap. I'm just going to replace this little elytra here. Hopefully this shulker isn't too resistant. Boom. And then I wanna show you something pretty interesting. Oh, those are just the windows, I think. That's normal, right? Yeah. So I just want to show you. There's the start of the ring here. Oh my god, these shulkers. Dang, that took a while. I swear Neeson has kidnapped all these mobs' families and is using them as leverage to slow me down. Like the Enderman, the shulkers, everything. So what's cool about this end ship is that it's actually spawned out of the bounds of the ring. Okay, we're like 80 blocks from the world border. It's in sight, folks. Oh my god, it's beautiful. And the Enderman. Neeson's doing one last Hail Mary, so I can't ever get the record. Oh gosh, okay, I have to use my last firework. But that should be okay. If there's anything I've learned from this space race, and the one that happened in the 70s, it's that there might be Soviets, there may be Neesons. But at the end of the day, there's only one thing that matters. Living with your parents so you don't have to work and can devote all your free time and resources into pushing what we thought was impossible. And like Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin, I made a little memento to make sure everyone knows I was there first. I may be at the finish line, but we are nowhere near the end. Hey, thanks for watching this. Hey, I'm finally finished. It took over 10 whole months. It's March break and Neeson hasn't posted. If I wait till 2030, I might somehow win it. Oh, Neeson, please don't freaking lock in and somehow cross the border, cause you know I won't persist. And sub to sub a watcher, Neeson.